let's check out a bit of the floor progress.
Come in. Well.
Oh, you're doing a good job, love. Yeah, it looks really nice. Really good.
Beautiful floor that we just finished 48 hours ago. G'day everyone, just thought I'd explain a bit about how we're doing our floor. So when we first floored the trailer, you would have seen us glue and screw and rivet down the 1.2mm aluminium skin. That's basically just to keep us waterproof and provide a little bit of stone protection for the next layer of the floor, which is this product here. It's called polyboard. You'll see it's kind of like a matrix air cell kind of deal. It's essentially a heavier duty version of I think they call it core bond or sign core. It's a plastic product. It's made in, this stuff's actually made in the same factory where they make core flute is the product. It's a heavier duty version of that. It's not overly UV stable, so not really suitable for outdoors, but it's quite strong. It's not affected whatsoever by water. It shouldn't really distort or move around the way plywood would. And yeah, the key thing for me was the strength versus weight, and also keeping timber off the floor because we don't want any rot in the floor. And then the next layer on top of that, I'll show you now. So this is our 5.5mm thick composite flooring. I got it from Flooring Online, I think it was. The colour is spotted gum, and it's a composite board, so it has like a rubber underlay on the back side. And then it has a semi-rigid core, which I believe is like a gyprock kind of core, and then a plastic coating, and then it's got a 200 micron thick wear layer on the top. It's meant to be guaranteed for 20 years in commercial applications and all the rest of it. Just clicks together and end matches and all the rest of it. So that's the final layer of our floor. We're hoping that it should be nice and quiet. We're going to glue the polyboard down, and then this stuff will literally just float on the top. Not sure if we're going to glue it down or yet or not. I don't think we are, but we'll do a little test run and see how that looks.
And if anyone's wondering why we have a scrap metal farm in our caravan, there was just some scrap metal laying around, and it happened to be a heap of these 15 odd ton D-shackles that were in a scrap metal bin in the yard we were working in, so we just used them to hold things down until the glue set.
So we had enough flooring to do all of the main floor there, except for in the bathroom cupboard, in the broom cupboard, and in both the kids' cupboards, which is super annoying because it's less than one's packet worth, but we've had to buy a whole packet to get the floor finished. So we're gonna go ahead and finish that right now.
Hey everyone, this video is a bit of a catch up. We are currently down in Perth. We got this thing towable and safe to tow, and we brought it down on a permit. I'll show you some of the progress we've made. So with the help of a good friend, Alex Hunkali, we've managed to get all of our overhead cabinets done. They've all got these nice aluminium push button latches and these hinge assemblies. They're nice soft close jobbies, and we're really happy with how they've turned out. And then we thought, before we go too much further, we better just go and do a bit of a weight check. So we went to a certified public weighbridge and we weighed the van with basically nothing in it, and we're a bit heavy. Ron's got a bit of a weight issue. So we've had to have a think about it and go back to the drawing board and come up with ways to strip some weight out of the van. Some of the ways we've come up with, we had two 60-litre Engel fridges mounted in the van. We've got plenty of spare capacity on the truck, so we're going to have to shift them to the truck. And the other thing that I thought of, which is a fairly significant piece of weight, is our beautiful floor that we just finished 48 hours ago. So I'll show you in a moment the composition of the floor. That is very stuck on with glue. So here you can see this is our current floor. So just show you the composition. We've got a sheet of 1.2 mil aluminium at the very bottom. To that we have glued this 18 mil, what do you call it? Polyboard, I think they call it. It's basically like a hollow matrix plastic composite. It was fairly cheap, but it's one thing I realised, it was damn heavy. And then we've got this flooring here as well. I've thought about that too. There's about 4 packs of that flooring in this van, and each one of those packs is 20 kilos. So that's 80 kilos there. And then on top of that, we've got the weight of this polyboard, which is quite heavy also. So I think we can make around about 100 kilo weight saving if we get rid of this floor and go to a different floor. Very frustrating because we just bought another packet of boards and finished this floor like 2 days ago, but we've never built a caravan before and we weren't really aware that we had a weight issue, but now we are. So we're targeting the easy wins, the low-hanging fruit, and we can get a lot of weight out of the van just by replacing this with something lighter, and I'll show you what that's going to be in a moment. Look at that, the glue hasn't even set yet. And I got silicone on your grass mat. And you can see we've got a lot of residual silicone from underneath the polyboard, which we've got to scrape the bulk of that off to get some good adhesion with our new glue. The glue we're using here, it's a low foaming urethane foam adhesive, so it does foam up a little, but nothing like traditional expander foam. And then we're applying it to both surfaces, so the underside of the ply and the surface of the aluminium skin. We actually had to wet the ply up a little bit with a mist of water, is what they recommend for the Sika product. We mist it with some water, apply it to both sides, and then mate the two surfaces after approximately 6 minutes, they recommend. Okay.
Cool.
Board is down. for anyone watching this asking themselves why I'm holding the can upside down, because this is not the way you're meant to hold it. I didn't realise, but after a while I got it worked out. So you're actually meant to operate these aerosol cans upside down, not the way I'm operating it here. And you'll notice soon that we've applied a bit of builder's bog, which is basically the same as automotive filler putty between the joins, just to smooth them out.
Here we go. First board down.
Yeah. First board down. Again.
Hold that way. I want to get it right.
Yeah, because it sets the
line.
It sets the line for the rest.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No.
Okay. Alright. Nice.
First board down. G'day everyone, we're just putting in our new floor Mark II, the lighter version. We're just gluing down our 2mm vinyl planks. These are really good, they're really easy to install. You just peel the sticky back off of them. I mentioned earlier that we primed the timber with some Bondcrete. It was like a 6-to-1 with water mix. We only gave it one coat. There's no problem at all with adhesion. You can't get them back up once you put them down, so you just got to be really careful when you place them. They do specifically say not for caravan use, but I don't know why. I think they'll be fine. They're going down nice and easy, and they're really easy to install, so good.
The progress of the floor. Let's see how it's going.
Welcome. Come on in.
Oh, it's looking good, love. Getting a real sense of deja vu.
That dog kind of disappears into
I know,
the floor.
she does. She
She's
does.
got the same damn colour.
Camouflage.